Hello Internet, welcome back to SubLems for Super Lemony. I'm Colorful Arty, the developer and your host for this evening. We are halfway through the sweet levels, we are on level 11. Much Ado About Lemming, or a play on Much Ado About Nothing, the Shakespeare play. 20 lemmings, gotta save 75%. The reason I gave you 165 minutes for this level is because that's the length of the play, Much Ado About Nothing. That's really it. And I tried to make these, like, curtains, and I don't think I succeeded very well. But, like, this is supposed to be the top part of the curtains, this is supposed to be a whole, like, theater. Admittedly, it doesn't look terribly great, but it's not bad. Oh, whoops, I screwed up already. Well, actually, no, I didn't. This has a ton of different solutions to it, which is kind of what I like about, this level. Oh my gosh. Whoops. He's gonna turn around. And it was pretty hard to find some medieval sounding music. But I think I succeeded. So he's gonna bash through this, and then build to the exit. Then we just make everybody else a climber. And you can cut off bridges with your bashers. Or miners or diggers, but bashers are the best. Gotta love this song. I'm not actually sure what this was supposed to be. I think it started out as a tree, but there's no green in this tile set, so that was hard to make. Also, if you've played SubLems, you'll know I'm quite fond of making castles in my level. It's like, I think Sweet alone has like 5 castles. Oh yeah, gotta love this song. Indeed, there is much ado about lemming. Level 12. If memory serves, it's of mice and lemmings. Yes, it's of mice and lemmings. 100 lemmings, and we have to kill... we have to kill 10. No, we can only kill 10. And 10 minutes. Alright, so... Spoiler alert, this level is kind of not great, in my opinion. I originally made this level... You'll notice all the crazy architecture. I originally made this for the hellish rating, and then I'm like, wow, the solution doesn't actually work. So I kind of tweaked it, and then I'm like, well, this is still too long and boring. It's really easy to mess up the very end and have to repeat everything. That's not good. So it underwent a lot of different incarnations until it finally became what it is today. And darn it, excuse me for a minute. There, now the taskbar is not going to pop up so much. I guess I should at least start playing the level before I start commentating on it. Yeah, so all the crazy stuff, it was, all the crazy architecture, it was originally intended for the hellish rating, and I just didn't change all that stuff. Oh, shoot! This is not the chaotic version of this level. Stop waiting. Darn it. Oh well. Still not gonna be bad. Oh, that's bad. Of mice and lambs, blah blah blah. Alright. Let's try building from a more reasonable place, like here. Alright. The game lag is affecting when I can choose the lemming to be a builder, which is annoying. That's really gonna be annoying in the later levels. But there's really nothing I can do about that, so I should really just shut up about it. So originally all this stuff, well, I actually managed to utilize this crazy piece of architecture in the chaotic version of this level. This is a funky piece of architecture that I just kind of liked, and I kept in. I still feel like there should be something in this area because it feels a little barren. for the hellish rating, you were supposed to bomb through this narrow wall, which is why it looks so weird. Oh, whoop, okay. Likewise, you were supposed to be able to bomb through that, which is why it looks so weird. No! I clicked, darn it. Guess what? We're gonna be listening to Beanstalk Park for a little more. No, Colorful Arty, you're not allowed to whistle. Not until you learn how to properly whistle. Oh, this is one of the few dirt levels I made that I'm like, you know, this is actually kind of pretty. This was also one of my first dirt levels I made, so go figure. It's just, dirt levels are very hard to make. You know what I mean? Am I the only one who thinks so, or am I just kind of alone in that belief? Alright. We're gonna use the pause button and not have fast forward going on when we have to assign a new builder. This way, we will never drop a builder. Pause button is my best friend. I love it. Also, there was originally a retractable boulder trap in that area. I have since removed it. You don't even need to go down in this zigzag area, I just realized. Ooh, I should also mention, would people prefer it if I removed the steel wall and just let you bash to the exit? Because I personally think I like digging down in this area. Curse of the game lag. Oh, I'm gonna make that a Lemmings level. Curse of the game lag. I'll enter it in the next contest. It's gonna be for Super Lemony, of course. Although, for the last level design contest, number 10, I did all of my levels were Neo-Lem... You do this. You're trolling me. They were all Neo-Lemmings levels. That seems to be the popular choice. This is ridiculous. Super Lemony's not this bad. It's just because I'm recording and the game lagging is causing all of these problems. Or should I say, problems. Alright. We freaking bash. Thank you. You will freaking bash. I really need to find a way to stop this from lagging. I wonder if my Java is out of date. Alright, now for the fun part. We get to dig down to the exit. Alright. Yeah, I was originally, for this last big stretch, I was planning for the hellish rating, you'd have to be like, mine, block, 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 block. I don't care, McCoffee! You're supposed to mine and then block and then like immediately just keep blocking, so you keep undermining the blockers constantly. Then I realized, hey, that's actually impossible to do. Sorry, Beanstalk Park. As much as I like that music, I was done with that level. Level 13 is one of my favorites, though. It's the Lemmings Playroom. 100 Lemmings, 80% to be saved, multiple hatches. So this underwent quite a few changes, like I added that couch. That's supposed to be a couch, by the way. Actually, I should get the full screen view. Also, originally there was an arrow wall pointing this way, so you'd either have to do crazy building upwards, or you'd have to do a digger tunnel and bash downwards. Oh, and I love this music. This is childhood right here. Yeah, so this is supposed to be a couch right there with like a chandelier above it. Although admittedly, it was not my best work. So if you dig down and then bash, you can get through all this stuff easily. So we're gonna have him dig, and then we're gonna have him dig, and then we'll kind of meet in the middle. Oh, and I haven't even shown you the third hatch yet. So you're gonna bash, and you're going to... Ah, what happened? Oh, that's right. Those guys were doofuses. This is introducing masher traps, but we can afford to kill a few lemmings, so no problem. I command you to mine. Alright, you mined that way. Good for you. So he's gonna climb up this swing set. I think that actually does look like a swing set, by the way. Gotta love this song! Down, down, down. Oh boy, they're out. I don't even remember. Oh no! Well, okay, that's fine. Forgot to make him a floater. Oh well. That was at least funny. So look, another castle already. Alright, everybody to the castle. Oh, I forgot about that little chimney there. That's cool. This was supposed to be like a dollhouse or like a playhouse. Hang on, what? Oh, that's too deep. I bet 1 pixel difference will make all the difference. Yes, it did. I'm like, why are they still walking around in that area? Oh. This is apparently the derp episode. Andy's Neighborhood. Great song. Not even if it wasn't a great level in the Toy Story 2 action game. Yeah, I honestly can't remember why I gave you 50 builders. Maybe it was... Oh, yeah. It was because I originally wanted to give you enough to build up and zigzag up there. And then I realized, you know, that's way too advanced for the suite rating, so I just removed the arrow wall altogether. That's one of my favorite levels, at least in the suite rating. Level 14, Lemming Deathmatch. 100 lemmings, 75% to be saved. This level was originally in Chaotic, and this is supposed to be like a tennis court, by the way. So this was actually originally in Chaotic, because you're supposed to basically build up here and then block, bomb, block, bomb, block, bomb. Originally, I didn't give you blockers. And then I'm like, you know what? People don't really like walking bombing all that much. So I just decided this is more appropriate as a suite level. And I'm very glad I made it a suite level. Also, I have never played Lemmings 2, but I am familiar with the Sports Tribe music, and it is awesome. Oh yeah, you gotta love this music. Then again, I love every song in SubLems. If I didn't love it, I changed it. I must ask, did I do a good job making this look like a tennis court, or did people literally have no idea what it was supposed to be? You will not hurt my feelings either way, I promise you. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Make sure you bomb in the very center so both of sides will just start spilling in. Level 15, Sandopolis Act 1. That's right. This level almost didn't make the cut. And I ended up changing the sequel, like, substantially. 70 lemmings, 92% to be saved, 10 minutes. Yeah. This level. I basically designed this to look like Sandopolis from Sonic & Knuckles. Also, that's why this music is playing. So I tried to make the architecture similar to that of Sonic & Knuckles, and I don't think I succeeded very well. But it at least looks pretty still. I don't even remember what I was trying to make this look like. This was one of the first levels I made, by the way. Ah, no! I right-clicked by mistake. Oh well. Easy turnaround. Yeah, fun fact, originally Sandopolis Act 2 was this exact same level, and I gave you 10 minutes, and that was a time crunch. Needless to say, I upped it substantially, and then flat out changed it completely. The new version is so much better. Much shorter. But still has kind of the same solution, which is nice. Okay, so I do remember these are actually literally in the Sonic & Knuckles. Those are the things that move back and forth with the needles at the end of them. And there aren't even needles in this version. And I finally got the noose trap working. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Because originally, apparently I placed the noose trap and didn't check it, and you could literally just walk right through it, and you wouldn't die from it. That's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, we can let the lemmings out. So normally I would end the episode off here, but in the past I've learned people tend to like long Lemmings videos more than short Lemmings videos. So we'll just finish up the sweet levels today, what do you say? Also, the exit is this giant pyramid. Yeah, originally Sandopolis Act 2, you had to like build crazy up here, bash through the entire ceiling, which took several minutes. Blow the guy up, the other guys would come down, dig through the pyramid to the exit. It took forever. And without the spacebar button, where it's advanced 10 seconds, it was just, like, it was too much. Level 16, the Pit of Pain. This is a nice short one. 50 lemmings, gotta save them all. And if you were playing this on the original DOS Lemmings, this would be the most evil level in history. This is basically to teach you directional movement. Or directional selection, I should say. I'm also not gonna get copyright claims on this song. Yeah, good luck doing that in Lemmings where you can't select lemmings moving to the left specifically. It's pretty much impossible. Level 17. The Metropolis Lemmopolis. This underwent quite a few changes. Originally, this was the only hatch, and the exit was there. And then I'm like, you know what? That's really, really boring. So I just made a bunch of hatches, so you can beat the level much more quickly. And you only have to save half of them anyways. Also, this level was heavily inspired by It's a Kind Lemberhood from SubLems. A lot of levels in this were inspired from SubLems. So originally, in the first incarnation, it was either dig and bash for the entire level, which was super long and boring, or a lot of crazy hard building. Neither of them were good, so I just made a big change. Alright, everyone's climbing up this way. Make sure these guys bash through the wall before making them climbers, because you can't make them floaters. And again, if you want, you can do the whole you dig under the ground and just reach the exit really easily, but it takes forever. And that's a personal preference. Personally, I like a little more excitement in my levels. So you can let them all climb up that skyscraper into the exit at the top. These guys are an easy fix. This was also sort of hard to find good music for. Oh no, the Lemmings are in jail. And yep, that's the Metropolis Lemmopolis. It's a pretty level, and I think it's pretty good now that I've included a lot of patches. Let me know what you guys think. Actually, let me know what you guys think of any level, really. I like feedback of any kind. And we saved everyone! Hooray! Oh yeah, level 18 is one of my personal favorites. The Tricolor Masterpiece. In my opinion, the prettiest level I have ever made. 100 Lemmings, gotta save 90% of them. This level I was basically like, how pretty can I make a given crystal level? A lot of bashing and a lot of building on this level, but it's so freaking gorgeous, I don't think anyone minds. Oh yeah. This is not actually Beethoven's 5th Symphony, but it's close enough, and Beethoven's 5th Symphony is one of my favorite musical pieces, like, in history. I love this song. Love this song so much. Yeah, I tried hard to make this level as pretty as possible, and check it out. Optical Illusion Bridge. This is going this way, and this is going the other way. I had so much fun making this level. Ew. It was just so awesome to make. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I debated putting an invisible exit up there for people who wanted, but I realized pretty much nobody was gonna find that. Alright, so to make sure he doesn't turn around more than once, we're just gonna bash into the bridge a little bit. Excuse me for a second. My phone just vibrated. Sorry about that. But yeah, this was one of my favorite levels to make. It was just so much fun. This is also one of my favorite parts, the crystal pyramid, question mark? Whatever it is, it looks cool. You'd think as the designer I'd know. Nope. I just made what looked cool. One of my favorite parts of the song. Alright, we can let the Lemmings out now. This part can be tricky, because they walk up through this white DNA strand, question mark. Again, you'd think as the creator of the level I would know what that's supposed to be. No, it literally just looked pretty. Alright. Bam! Fastest finger in the West. I'm sorry, fastest finger in the Midwest. And that's probably not true. When the game's not lagging, I can push the pause button so fast it would make your head spin. I can literally pause it like in one frame. I could like assign a Lemming a task and pause within like one frame. It was amazing. I need to stop singing along. And I say as I'm singing along. Yep. So that's my tricolor masterpiece. At least I think it's a masterpiece. Level 19, Bubble Wonder Abyss, which was named after the Bubble Wonder Abyss level from The Logical Journey of the Zumbinis, which I feel like shares a lot of similarities with Lemmings. 80 Lemmings, 93% to be saved, so this is kind of where it overlaps in the tricky difficulty, because you have to build over the blocker. I was asked if I would make the gorge or abyss smaller and just raise this side a little bit up in the air. And I feel like if I did that, it would no longer look like an abyss. So, sorry about that. So admittedly, this level is a lot of building, but it also teaches you two very important things. One, how to stop Lemmings from splatting even after a long bridge. And two, how to build over blockers. Or I suppose if you want, you can undermine the blocker and save him as well. But I don't expect you to know that trick by the sweet rating. I also really wanted the actual Bubble Wonder Abyss music in the game, but I could not find a high quality version of it. All of it had weird cave sounds in the background, as well as the Zumbinis being like, "Warning, urine." Also, one of the first bubble levels I made. Also, I think one of the only bubble levels I've made where it doesn't have any pipes. And I just realized this guy totally needs to be a floater. Alright, so we let him walk a bit. Build to turn him around. Now he's going to build up to stop the Lemmings from splatting. This level was almost in the scary rating, then I realized, you know, it's really not that hard. Alright, that'll stop him from splatting. He just needs to build once more to turn around. Please build over the blocker. Darn it, you turned around like a dummy. Well... Wait, what? Ah, you do this. Alright. Build over the blocker. There we go. So we ended up actually using two blockers. Goodbye, little lemmings. Gotta nuke the other two blockers. Forgot about that. Alright, time for the last level of Sweet, another one of my favorites. Boss Battle 1, the Crystal Creep. 50 Lemmings, 80% to be saved. So, the main difficulty ratings of SubLems have boss battles. Nice little thing, I like to say. And Ultimate J 1989 is another YouTuber, and he has a level called This Place Scares Me Out, and there's a fairly similar looking crystal guy, like, Although I took a few creative liberties in changing him a little bit, making him my own, but I still put his name up there to thank him for the idea for this level. So, I was told, so I will just say this right now, there are invisible vaporizer traps in this guy's mouth. I was told to make them visible. If I did that, the boss would look terrible. And if I removed them flat out, then you could just walk through his mouth and then build to the exit without actually having to kill the boss. And the whole point of the boss battles is to physically kill the boss, so the invisible traps are staying. Oh, I guess that guy's dying. Really? I pushed the button long before they reached the end. Alright. Oh, Cave Story, you had such good music. We're gonna give the Crystal Creep a few cavities. Wow, we made it there in 2 builders. I am impressed. So yep, you can see the top of the vaporizer traps. I really wanted you to have to physically kill the bosses by like bashing through them or mining through them or etc. And removing the invisible traps would no longer make that necessary. And he's gonna make it in 1 bridge. Detonate these guys. Uh-oh, I think I detonated that second one too early. Actually that might not have been enough lemmings. Oh, whew, good. 84% saved. Well, that does it for the sweet levels, and I'm going to end the video off there. So I'm Colorful Arty, thank you very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you for the next episode where we will conquer some of the scary levels. Have a great day, and may God bless.